not exactly what I thought it would be. I got my house on a little piece of land. This is the place I'm gonna take my stand. But I keep living on dreams. One thing I know, that's the way it's gotta be. Am I living the American dream? I keep searching for that dream of me, hoping someday that I will see myself in American dream. Chance I bet you can't change nothing if you don't do that. I pay my taxes even when it hurts. Sometimes I think though it's just getting worse. Am I living the American dream? I keep searching for that dream of me, hoping someday that I will.
Isn't that what we're all searching for, baby? That American dream. Hey, how y'all doing, baby? It's Thursday. First off, let me apologize. I missed Wednesday. Abducted by aliens. Yeah, that's the ticket. I was abducted by aliens, but I fought them off one by one. Jumped out of the spaceship. Just in time, mind you, a little bit more, and I would have been in outer space. Anyway, I'm glad y'all are here. Michael James, first one to jump in. We appreciate it. Followed by Stephanie Dean, whose heart I hope is not mending all the way, baby, but beating a little more regular now, I hope. Dahlia Barrera is with us. Renee Harris, Dina Michael, T. Brown. And if you have not had tea with Miss T, well, you're missing out on some mighty fine tea time. Check her out on Facebook, T. Brown. She does an amazing job. The Remixtress is with us, my friend and fellow veteran, and buddy, I love you, buddy, so much. Buddy Davis, I'm glad you're here. Buddy Davis Songs and Thoughts. If y'all check that out, that's his site over there. Check him out. A Grammy-nominated artist, buddy. We're glad you're here. Dwayne Twizzle's with us. Our buddy Gary Spring up in Canada. Dolores Grant is with us, and Dolores has been with us a long time. Dorothy Tyndall, same thing, a long time, baby. Let me see. Aaron T is here. Iris Giselle, I hope you got your shirt. If not, it should be mañana. I don't know. They shipped it to you, baby. I hope you get it soon if you ain't got it yet. Let me see. Bernadette Pree is with us. Thank you so much, darling, for being here all the time. We so appreciate you. Carrie Thompson, Ardessa, also known as the Purple Moon Dragon, is with us tonight. So is Paula and Jean Shanky, another one that has been with us for so long. Denise Holt, Phantom Kimashita, my buddy, out in West Texas. Thank you for being here. And let me catch up here where we are. I appreciate everybody who stopped in tonight. Martha Olivera, I see you in there. And Restream. Yeah, he's in here too. BW, thank you for being here. Okay. Tried to do a little couple videos out on the road today. I don't think it went too good. At one of my videos, I turned on the camera and started out and finally got into a role for a nice rant and just went on for about, I don't know, 15, 20 minutes, man. It was great, full of wisdom, words, using the best words, only the best words, just full of wisdom and thoughts and everything. And I noticed that the camera wasn't on for after a while. I looked and I'd only recorded about 2 minutes of it. So I spent about 15 minutes driving down the highway just yakking myself. Anyway, tried it again. I don't think it went too well either, but I'll keep trying. Must be my service or something. Cut me out or whatever it is.
I think your hard drive's just full.
Just full?
Yeah. Before we go any further, just because, again, we're still having the alerts for the donations. We're having that glitch still. So Ben Treese donated $5 through Super Chat and says, Donald Trump has put a bullseye on the Asian community in the United States.
Thank you, Ben Treese. We appreciate that tremendously. I don't have much written down today because what is in my heart and what I'm thinking about is exactly that. The tragedy that happened in Atlanta, the rise in hate crimes against Asian Americans and Pacific Islanders, the AAPI, has risen drastically across this nation. And we all know why. We don't have to discuss or wonder why. We all know why. It's because the other guy that was in the office before run his mouth. He was a bigoted asshole. He used slurs all the time. And acting like it was nothing. It's nothing. It's nothing. It's just words. It's the best words. Best words. So Congress set up a committee today to discuss the hatred against the Asian community. And again, I was embarrassed for my state, as I have been constantly now for a while, because Congressman Roy, and I didn't get his first freaking name because I just got home a while ago and ate my dinner, but I saw the video clip of him, a congressman from Texas, sitting in his committee, defending, more or less, the right to use hate speech. Hey, you know, you can't delegate how much or regulate free speech here. You know, I could use all sorts of things. I hate the China Communist Party, so the Chi-Com, that's, and he started use what? Chi-Com? What the fuck is that? It's a word he just made up. It's like the China virus. It's made up bullshit. And he's throwing it out in a committee where they're talking about this issue, defending it, even pulling up a Willie Nelson song. Are you shitting me? Well, you ought to be down here in Texas. You know, we just get as much rope as we can and find the tallest tree. Round up all them bag boys. Right out of a Willie Nelson song. Thank you, Roy. Thank you, Congressman Roy, for your wisdom. Your ignorance? Really? No, I don't think we do that here in Texas anymore, you idiot. It's disgusting. But it's part of the same, whatever it is you want to call it, agenda that the Republican Party, look at, you know, we're getting all this bullshit out of them. Ron Johnson up in Wisconsin, talking about, oh, well, if there were white rioters there at the White House, at the Capitol, so I don't have to worry about it. I wasn't concerned. Now, if it was black guys out there, well, that's a different story here. And that's not a racist statement. Are you shitting me? I'm just sick of it. My congressman here in Texas, Michael Cloud, joining Marjorie Taylor Greene and Louis Gohmert and Matt Gaetz, the local clown club of the Republican Party, now includes my congressman too. Jumped right in there with Marjorie Taylor Greene. I guess they're discussing how them lasers are coming down from space. My congressman, Michael Cloud, District 27 of Texas, voted against giving medals to officers who defended the Capitol on January 6th during the insurrection, because the bill, the award, the nomination for the medal included the word insurrection. Or you can't say insurrection, you can say riot or whatever, just don't call it an insurrection, because he doesn't want his friends, my congressman's friends, tied up with the word insurrection. They weren't insurrectionists. They were just, they just got overwhelmed with emotion, and they just stormed the Capitol and beat police and tried to hang Mike Pence. That's all. It's not an insurrection. An insurrection would be, well, if they were trying to destroy the government by stopping the will of the people during certification of the electoral college. That's what they went there to do. They failed because they were miserable little slobs. Just want to be patriots of something. I don't know what they are. They're traitors to their country. They worship a golden fat calf down in Florida. That's who these people are, and Michael Cloud is wrapped up with them. Go to Parler and follow my congressman. Isn't that wonderful? Parler, where all the insurrectionists and traitors and all the other idiots go over there to discuss the evil government. My congressman. But it's more than my congressman. It's this whole stinking Republican Party that keeps bringing up bullshit. Here in my state, my governor screaming about evil Joe Biden didn't say squat while the last guy in there ruined this country. Greg Abbott shut his mouth. Didn't do anything. Oh, my God, all of a sudden Biden's in there and hell is on fire. Oh, the immigrants coming across the border with the COVID, they're going to come get your grandma. By the way, they cut off Mr. Potato Head's pecker, too. It's an embarrassment. This Roy fella, I don't even know what district he's in here in Texas, but he joins the busload of idiots in my state who continually embarrass the shit out of me and my country. You are lawmakers. You're not supposed to be ignorant. And you're supposed to work for the people of this country. All of us. All of us. You don't make excuses by calling it free speech. Oh, if you're picking on one group of people, it's okay. It's free speech. It's hate speech. And the Republican Party is trying to progress it as much as they can, baby. Because it's what they have to sell. It's what their leader sells. Hell, he was on some propaganda TV the other day using the same slur. Now, even after the attack, even after all the rise in hate crimes in this nation, that asshole who stunk up our house for 4 years is still cranking out the hate, baby. It's all they have, and they are doubling down on it. On the minorest little thing. Are you shitting me? Rand Paul's going to get into a pissing contest with Dr. Fauci over a mask? Dr. Rand Paul? Oh, them masks, they're just theater. They ain't no good. You done got your shot. We shouldn't have to be worried about that. I shouldn't have to be worried about you. We should just all run around here. Are you shitting me? You're a lawmaker. You're not supposed to be. You're a doctor. You're not supposed to be stupid. But anything the Republican Party, whether it be the border down here, whether it be Asian American hate, whether it be anything, whether it be if they were black, I'd be scared. Whatever it is. It's a concentrated effort to keep this country divided and hating each other. Because that's the only way the Republicans can win. Oh, that and cheating. Oh, and by the way, that's in the news too. Because there's an investigation and charges brought down in Florida against ghost candidates that the Republicans paid to have people apply to be on the ticket as a Democrat, so they siphon votes off and the Republican wins because they cheated. The Republican Party is a bunch of liars, cheats, and thieves and traitors as far as I'm concerned. At this point, what is left in there? You're propagating the Russian agenda over here. Exactly what Putin wants. Well, I understand it's pretty well pissed off because Joe Biden said something to him. Not like the last chicken shit draft dodging coward that we had before who wouldn't dare stand up to Putin. Well, that's who the Republican Party are. That's who they are. We need to remember that. I need to remember it every time there's a voting booth open. I am tired of being embarrassed by my state. I'm tired of being embarrassed by some of our politicians on the national stage. Are you shitting me, Roy? Get a rope? That's your answer? Don't tell me you're a law and order guy if your objective is to get a rope. You're not after law and order. You're just stimulating hate, buddy. It's your job. You're a Republican. I'm tired of it. We should all be tired of this. Because that hatred speaks to our neighbors. Your neighbors, my neighbors. They listen to that bullshit. They think it's okay. It's coming from the top. Are you shitting me? Anyway, it is indeed Thursday. And let's jump in and see who's here to visit us. Mitch and Julie are here. Mitch Goldstein, how are you?
Julie's downstairs. Mitch is okay. How you guys doing?
Well, we don't give a shit about you. Go get Julie. No, you know I'm shitting you. You know I'm shitting you. How are you doing, Mitch?
I have some redeeming qualities, I guess.
Well, a few, I think. Brother, how are you?
Well, you know, on balance, I think things are looking pretty good. I mean, we're getting people vaccinated rapidly. There are still some things that are kind of messed up. But I think by and large, people are starting to calm down a little bit. The job market is looking real good.
You're saying things are getting better, Mitch?
You know, things are getting better. We still have a long way to go because we have the radical Republican agenda to contend with.
Yes.
And their agenda is very, very simple. To do whatever is necessary to stop the equitable distribution of wealth in the United States of America.
There you go.
And they will do it by any means possible. They will use the religious angle. They will use the violence angle. They will use the race angle. They will use the fear, xenophobia, negrophobia, transphobia, Dr. Seuss phobia,
you name a phobia.
phobia.
Yeah. Dr. Seuss
There's
phobia.
nothing.
You got me
and
on that.
Here's the thing. We are now at a point, it's unprecedented. We are now at a point in America where there is nothing beneath the Republican Party.
No.
There's whale shit on the bottom of the fucking ocean that's higher than the Republican Party right now.
I agree 100% with that.
Preserving white Christian male privilege at any cost.
That's it.
Even if it means burning down the United States of America, if it means murdering the vice president, if it means talking about Down syndrome children on TV. Did you hear this latest thing?
Oh no, please.
Lauren Boebert I get them confused all the time. Marjorie Taylor Greene talking about how ridiculous it is that we have to take care of people with Down syndrome because they don't deserve blah blah blah.
She would know.
Yeah, well, whoever voted for her ought to damn well know.
That's sad. That is sad.
And I'll tell you, man, that whole shit is going to come
back up in just a minute.
People, my friend, my contact within the U.S. Marshal Service says they're expecting another 180 to 250 arrests in the next 2 or 3 weeks.
Go.
Related to the insurrection. You heard him. Insurrection. Attempt. And there will be charges related to inciting an insurrection and seditious conspiracy.
There you go.
And he won't tell me whether they involve any actual members of. He said that there are members of the Trump administration who are under suspicion. There are members of Congress who are under suspicion. There are members of the Capitol Police who are under suspicion. Everything is on the table now that we have a fair and just and sensible and human attorney general in place. It's just a matter of time before he gets settled in his office.
An administration that gives a shit. That's
yeah,
what we
pretty
have.
much.
Pretty much.
But
Mitch,
we are commanded
Yeah.
to pursue justice.
That's what we're going
And
to do,
we will
baby.
not allow these people to
Hey.
deter us
It's America.
from justice.
It's what we do.
Here's
what
one
we're
more
supposed
thing. I'll leave you with this thought.
What's that?
There's 8 dead Asian women in Georgia. And I lay their bodies at the feet of Donald J. Trump.
I do too, brother. He's the one that's put
And I
the
lay
match
them
to
at
this.
the feet of
He's
Lauren
the one that
Boebert.
keeps propagating it, keeps driving it in. Yes, this is what he wants. You know,
And
he's not saddened by this event.
Nope.
I don't believe he is.
So the next couple weeks are going to be very interesting.
Yes, indeed.
I yield back the balance of my time.
Thank you, Mitch. Let's get everybody else in. Sparky Dunk, how's everything out in California, my friend?
Oh, it's rainy day here.
Oh, it's a rainy day.
We got a big
why not?
problem in our county. We got vaccine tourists coming in.
Oh, no shit. You got people coming from the outside just coming in. Hey, you got a shot? Damn it.
They're trying to get a shot in my county, but the health department caught them and kicked them out.
Get in line with
They were
everybody
coming
else.
They were coming
No
from,
cheating,
they were coming from the Sacramento area, the Bay Area, even as far as LA and Portland,
It
Oregon.
tells you how desperate people are for the shot, but come on. You know, we live in a society where we're supposed to abide by the rules. That's the way we're supposed to play the game anyway. That's the way we're all supposed to do it, but you're gonna have people that just don't give a shit. They think they're more entitled or just more important, or for whatever reason, they just are more deserving for that shot than somebody else. And it's hard to control that.
Well, I drug my sidekick over here from the Horn today. I
see that. Steve from Georgistan, my buddy Steve over there from the Horn family on Robin Kincaid's show. Steve, how are you doing?
Uncle John, how you doing, brother?
I am doing fine. I'm glad you made it over here.
Good to see you, my man. I finally got this Discord figured out.
Yeah,
Uncle Duncan had to school me a bit. Now I'll be a regular irregular around here, you know.
You're welcome to come over here anytime. I've known Steve for a long time now.
Yeah, we go way back, man. I appreciate what you do, my man. As soon as I can get off of this couch, I'm in an air cast now. I'm gonna hobble back here and throw some coin your way because I know you don't dance. You know, this is your job, man.
I appreciate that. It's not a requirement,
right, brother.
But we appreciate it. Anyway.
No, I know, but I got you, man. I got you.
I appreciate it.
Just wanted to let you know that.
Well, I'm just tickled that you got over here.
Yeah. How's the shot roll out in Texas, John? Did you get stuck yet, or
no?
Are you on the list?
I'm supposed to be on the list. Good news is I went by Mastro's today. He got poked today. He got his first shot of Moderna. So yeah, he's in the yeah. I was glad to
they
hear
just
that
they lowered the bar here. Anybody lower than 55 or lower can get on the list. So
here in Texas,
but it's messed up.
Above.
No kidding.
Yeah,
no kidding.
50 and above.
So yeah, I could either get on a list or just keep calling Walgreens till they have an opening. Sooner or later, when you go in to get a candy bar, they'll be wanting to stick you. You know?
I hope so. I hope so.
Yeah, me too.
I check CVS. I check HEB because they're supposed to get it. I'm on the list of the Department of Health here in Nueces County. I
predict there'll be in it.
I did get one slot. That if I wanted it, it was in Palestine, Texas. Go look at the freaking map. Are you shitting me? No, I'm not driving to Palestine, Texas to go get a shot. What's that? Like 8
how many
hours
miles
away?
is it?
Shit.
Jesus Christ.
No.
You have to stop at the Holiday Inn.
No shit. It'd be an overnight trip. It would. It would for me to go to I've made that run before.
If your vehicle don't break down between here and there, you know,
shit.
Jesus Christ. Always something, ain't it, Uncle John?
That's why I don't leave the house too far.
Me either. Yeah.
The towing bill can't go that high. I just got to get home. That's it.
I'll keep dialing up the health department until they can find me a slot, and I'm going to go get stuck, you know.
I can't wait.
Yeah, I predict there'll be with Uncle Joe in charge now, there'll be an abundance of these shots, and I'm predicting that eventually, within 90 days, you're going to go in to get a candy bar, and they're going to be wanting to stick you.
Yep.
I hope so.
Yeah, that's how I get my flu shot. Stumble in, go get my prescription. Hey, have you got your flu shot?
Oh, yeah.
Well, come on back.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It will exactly, Uncle John. It'll probably be along those lines within 90 days, if not sooner. Well, I'm hopeful.
They're saying that everybody should be able to get vaccinated if they want by May 1st, or somewhere thereabouts. There'll be enough vaccine for everybody to be on the list to get a vaccine, or however they put that. That's a whole lot better, faster turnout than what we were suffering under Doofus boy.
Oh, he was going backwards. Fuck, we were going the wrong way, man. Oh, I'm sorry. Can we drop F-bombs in here? Or?
Oh, no, fuck no.
Is this a family show?
Yes, fuck it. We don't want none of that shit in here. We'll keep it to a family thing.
I didn't know I'm a greenhorn, man. I don't want to cheese anyone off.
We used to not. Yeah, but Bernadette broke the thing. She just said "fuck Trump" one day, and well, there you go.
All right.
No, it's
all the rules are
fault,
lifted.
but we normalized it with that statement. So yeah, we pretty well broke the bank here anyway. So
how's Travis?
He is
Travis
fine.
Doing okay?
He is away from his station right now. He ran down to his house because he's been without cell phone service for a while. But he got stimulated, and then that.
Oh, nice! And man.
He went to that. I think it's Mint Mobile. I think he went to Mint Mobile and got him a phone and paid for service for a year. And I swear, if it works out for him out here, I'm thinking I might go. That's $15 a month. If it works out here and he's got everything he needs, some shit. I might do the same thing.
It should have dropped for most people. If you got a refund and they have access to your account, it should have dropped yesterday.
Yep, ain't dropped on me. Dropped on him.
Yeah,
dropped on me.
You got dropped?
Yeah.
Oh, it dropped on you,
nice.
TW?
No, it hasn't dropped on me.
No, it hasn't dropped on you. TW, how are you doing?
Well, we're hanging in there. That's all we can do.
That's all we can do. How's Mark?
Sitting here looking at squirrels.
Well, very good dog. Good dog. See, he's doing his job. He's doing his job. That's what he's supposed to do. Dizzy Duke, I see you out there, brother. Gary Atkins, Jane Wyman, we see you. Appreciate y'all be here. Jess Coggins. Anyway, so what do y'all think about the GOP plan to, I don't know, destroy America? Hey, before you answer that, though, I'm sorry. Before I get behind, Teresa Diggum donated $5 to Super Chat and said it makes me literally nauseous to hear these GOPers, and then I hear Glenn K with Steph Miller, and I get hope again. Justice will prevail. Yes. Yes. There are more voices out there that will give you hope than make you pissed off, really. But we seem to concentrate on the ones that really piss us off, or that's what I do.
Well, you got to remember too. You're not pronouncing China right. You know.
Yeah. You got to really remember. Put that
you got to remember. You got to remember that Donald thinks that China and vagina are still the same word.
They're the same. Same for him. Gary Springs sent down $2 bucks from Canada. Gary, thank you very much. And Teresa Diggum just came in with $2 just to remind me to watch Red Dog. Bless your heart, sweetie. Keep digging it away because I need to. We watched a movie the other day. I thought about watching Red Dog at that moment, but Mama had already kind of picked Nomadland. So
I'm sure she'd be down for it, though.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I already told her about it, and I wanted to watch it because it has a lot to do with Vicky. And Vicky's my baby. She's my sweetie. She's missing me right now. She's probably out there in the living room crying, whimpering in the corner, wondering where I am.
What'd you think about Nomadland?
Jump on you, and then you'll be, get this dog off me.
What did I think of Nomadland? It's a very insightful movie. It is heartbreaking at moments. It makes you think of how life is for a lot of people in this country. Not exciting, kind of. But it's a good movie for what it talks about.
They think we all live in the Taj Mahal, you know.
Yeah. No,
I couldn't watch it all the way through.
Yeah, it is a pretty depressing movie. The only value I saw in it really is to make you think of how many people in our country live like that, not because they're want to and out adventure roaming the land. It's by necessity. They don't have any money. They're living on Social Security, which isn't much, which is not much. We're asking people to live on, we're talking about a wage increase. We need a rise in the Social Security income. Inflation has outpaced everything around. You can't hardly, your gas now. Of course, the gas now, they're trying to blame on Biden, and I say bullshit. Go look at your wave on gas prices over the years. It's just the summer season coming up. They're going to charge you more. Well, we're going to have to switch solutions here. It's some bullshit. They do it because they can. That's all.
They have to change the chemical composition of the gasoline out here in California every summer.
Somebody goes out there and turns a valve. Well, there you go. Another $1 a gallon right there. No, it's pitiful. I don't know what y'all are paying. I'm paying $2.59 a gallon, which down here in South Texas is like $5 a gallon somewhere else.
Shit, we've never been below $3.
Really?
We might get to $2.99, but
I've been running usually until they just up the prices here. Lately, we were at 205 or something like that, I think, or shit. I want to say $1.98, and I think I'm right.
For a while there, it was down there, but now it's going.
Yeah, no, now it's going back up because it's summer driving season.
Summertime.
It's summertime. People are going to get out there and drive so they can make more money on your ass. That's the way capitalism works.
After COVID.
Yeah, after COVID, everybody's getting their vaccine. Tim Torkelson donated $5 and said, nothing more evil than the GOP, suppressing the vote from you and me. We must unite against such hate. Otherwise, fascism will be our fate. Go, Joe. Tim Torkelson, our poet, brother. Thank you.
Yep.
Thank you for the poetry and the donation, man. Yeah, I'm just, that was my thing in my head all day today. Is this nagging thing of taking everything that the Republicans are doing, like I said, from Ron Johnson up in Wisconsin with his bullshit about, well, they were white guys, so I wasn't worried, to this Congressman Roy talking about get a rope and find a tree.
That's Chip Roy.
Chip Roy? That's right. I've talked. There you go. All of a sudden, when you said Chip, I had a flashback somewhere. I've talked about this guy before because now I remember Chip. I don't know what he did before, but I know I've spoke about him before. So, I'm looking forward to I don't know, Florida getting back in the news. I'm tired of the congressmen and idiots from my state.
It'll be back in the news soon, either spring break is there, and so it'll be in the news here soon.
The spring break spike ought to come up pretty soon.
Yeah. The spring break going on down here in South right now on Padre Island down here. It's a big spot for spring breakers. I'm sure the beaches out there are full. There's going to be a cost for that. Yeah. And
no masks.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you don't need no stinking mask down here. This is Texas, baby. Freedom. Shit like that.
Uncle John, we got Marjorie Taylor Greene, so I feel your pain, brother.
I know you do, Steve.
Oh,
I know you
Christ,
do, brother. That's the only saving grace Texas has right now.
Up in that northwest corner, Jesus, what bunch of idiots put her ass in there, man. What an embarrassment.
She is an embarrassment, but I did find out that she only got 72% of the vote, and she was running unopposed. So she didn't even get 100% of the people that voted. That everybody goes to vote, 100% of the vote. She got 72% of the vote. So what's that? That 28% out there that said I ain't voting for that whack job.
Or wrote in Fred Flintstone.
Yeah, wrote in somebody like that. Yeah, it has a little more sense. Didn't know Guam was part of them. That just pissed me off right there too.
Oh my God!
Really? You're a congresswoman.
They need to give her a bag of Legos and just leave her in her office.
Yeah, leave her. Still lock the door.
You know, because I'm sorry, but it's just she's out there. She doesn't have anything to do, so she's making more trouble.
Yeah.
And then she's neutered. She doesn't even have a committee chair or anything.
That's what I said. That's why she needs.
Right.
She needs a bag of Legos, and she can sit in her office and.
No, she mumbles outside of her office every day to go to the floor. Motion for adjournment.
Yeah, that's her only trick, Uncle John. That's it. That motion for adjournment.
And they're getting tired of that shit.
Yeah.
And then she had to
hopefully.
She had to rant about the Guamanians attacking her with cookies.
Yeah.
Her and
I love
Colorado. Jesus Christ.
Well.
Yeah, tell me about it. That's another idiot.
We can make a list. These people stand out not because of their
political world, man.
Not because of their outstanding leadership or their dedication to democracy. No, these people are all in the news because they're whack jobs. And they're all congressmen.
Yeah, they're ignorant.
You know,
ding, ding, ding.
I'm waiting on my congressman, Michael Cloud, to do something really stupid and end up in the news too. But he lays low. My congressman, he just lays low.
That's Ted Cruz's job.
Yes, Ted Cruz has demanded that spot here in Texas to be the real poster child for ignorance in my state. But my governor, who I'm really getting sick of him screaming his lungs out now that Biden is in office, because before Biden came into office, the only thing this guy screamed about was don't restrict us on anything. You know, open up the oil and gas to everybody. Let's go. You know, Greg Abbott is just a political hack. That's all he is. He's attacking the immigration on the border. He kept his mouth shut the whole time Trump was in office. Bragged about, we got a wall down, so everything's fixed. No, nothing was fixed. There was still a problem going on, and Greg Abbott didn't say shit about it.
There was kids in cages. There was, things going on down at the border that Greg Abbott is.
And Greg Abbott, when this pandemic first hit, our state was one of the first ones to open up before the second wave hit. Oh, we're opening up down here in Texas. We don't need no restrictions. Let's get back to partying. And we went right out the roof. Those lives here in Texas, I lay at the feet of Greg Abbott, because he's nothing but a political hack. When we got hit with the freeze, what does my governor do? He runs over to Fox and talks about green energy. It's the Green New Deal. That's what's killing Texas. He's a lying sack of shit who is not doing nothing but playing the political game. So if you're a conservative here in Texas, you should be getting a little embarrassed of the dog and pony show that Greg Abbott is putting on. And let's don't even get into our attorney general here in Texas. Are you shitting me? Law and order? No. More like Chip Roy said, well, let's just get a rope. Neanderthals. Neanderthal thinking is what it was. The proper term, I think, is what it was said. So what do we do with this shit? You know, it's up to us. We're the ones that's going to change this shit. Steve, I'm putting it on your ass.
Can we just say get a rope like they can?
No. We can't.
We had a heavy lift last time, Uncle John.
Didn't
Come on,
we?
you're asking a lot, bro. Yeah,
Ain't
man. Georgia really had to pull a rabbit
something.
out of its ass.
I'll tell you what, I couldn't be more proud of Georgia for giving us a blue Senate.
Hey, if it wasn't but for Georgia, we wouldn't have got these checks, all these stimulus, and all these good things that are happening. It wouldn't have happened.
It wouldn't have happened
if at all.
Georgia had stayed red. We wouldn't have got squat. They'd be still debating it right now.
I like the funny thing.
We got Stacey Abrams to thank. She did a ton of heavy lifting.
I like the funny thing about it. It's really putting a craw in Mitch McConnell's butt right now.
John,
minority leader.
Yes, Mark.
Did you see Reverend Warnock's speech in the Senate?
That'd make the hair on your neck stand up, man.
No, I did not. I think I saw a portion of it.
Well, anyway, go ahead. When he was finished, and he really, whatever you call it, left the floor or whatever.
Right.
You got an ovation you wouldn't believe.
Oh, I got to check that out.
it's like no other senator on their initial speech has ever got an ovation like that. They were saying on the news network.
Oh, I've got to see this. Yeah.
I'm gonna have to look at that.
I'm gonna have to check that out. Reverend Warnock and which is the other guy's name?
Ossoff.
John Ossoff.
He hasn't made his initial speech yet.
No, it's coming. It's coming because now he's got a mark to reach. Let me catch up real quick here. Diana Mallory, bequeather of the Gong, donated $5 and said Rand Paul needs to go back to making glasses and leave the intelligence stuff to the real doctors. Amen, Diana Mallory. I second that emotion. Shut the hell up, Rand Paul. Really? You're a doctor?
Most people are blind in his state.
I wouldn't want you working on my eyes for squat. Nothing. I don't care if it's to pick an eyelash out of my lid. No. Get the hell away from me. He probably wouldn't be wearing a mask anyway. John Diddybag donated $10 through Super Chat and said, in the word sent, which is silent, the S or the C? Now, damn it, John. Thank you for the donation, but now there is a question we all have to ponder. Is it the S or the C that's silent? That's a damn good question, John. Thank you, sir. Anthony Lester donated $10 and said his family missed you. Hey, family missed you. He was on all the way. He was on a medical mission in the Congo. Anthony Lester, thank you for the donation and welcome back. And bless your heart, brother, for being on a medical mission in the Congo. Outstanding. I love that. I love that. Doctors Without Borders stuff. There are things in this world that when you see, let me do this or I'll be confused, that make your heart warm, that you know is the right thing. Look, people are doing the right thing for the right reasons. You know, we don't have to look far in the news to find all the miserable shit and the crap that's wrong. But sometimes we don't stop to appreciate the fact that we see so many mercy ship, so many good organizations out there that are doing the right thing for the right reasons. And so Anthony Lester, thank you, brother, and welcome home. Enjoy your time here. Probably better out back where you were. We're pretty divided. Everything okay? Yes. That ain't good. Holy shit. So, Spark, y'all gonna have a Friday on the front porch tomorrow?
Oh, yes, we will.
I'll have to poke my head in there and come say hello. I'm gonna go over there and brag that Steve from Georgetown came over here. Hey,
yeah, you better.
Yeah, I will. Well, I'm tickled to death.
We bailed on his show today because of a guy he has on that bores the shit out of us.
John, you gonna live?
True.
Something nice, right?
Well, hell, I hope they're not listening. Well, of course they're not listening. They're on the other show. Now I got tea all up in my mustache. No, I got blue jeans. Don't worry about it.
Hey, John, ask Steve about his plumbing.
So, Steve, how's your plumbing, buddy? Everything coming out all right in the bathroom?
You're not
having any troubles there?
I had a Three Stooges plumbing incident not too long ago.
Oh,
Jesus
no shit.
Christ, man. Yeah, the twin sinks, every kitchen's got twin sinks. Well, they weren't draining. So Karen got a plunger. Yeah. I got a plunger. And we're in there like the Oompa Loompas trying to plunge that shit out. Wouldn't do it. I said, well, got to be something in the P-trap. And for everybody out there listening, it's not P-trap because it's a urine trap. Yeah. No, it's because it's shaped like a P, And you can untighten it. It's hand tightened, and that's usually 90% of the time. That's where your clogs are at, right?
Yep.
You ever drop a ring or anything? That's where it'll be at. It'll be in that P trap.
Right there, if you're lucky.
Unlocked it, looked in there, clean as a whistle. Fuck, we got problems.
Oh yeah, it's down line now.
And the back my mind, I kept thinking, maybe I should call the guy, instead of me trying to fix it. I'm thinking, well, fuck, it's just a clog. How hard can this be? So, that famous last word. So I had the bright idea I said, well, I'll take a garden hose and stick it down in here as far as I can, in through the wall where the P-trap went.
Yeah.
So I got about 10 foot of garden hose in there, and
you're in there pretty far then.
Yeah, it snaked in pretty good. I cut off the metal end so I could, snake it around. Got it in there pretty good, and then duct taped it, had it sealed off, all nice and airtight.
Turn the water on and build up the pressure.
Turn the water on, turn it on. Nothing happened for about 30 seconds, and suddenly the vent in the roof where it vents turned into a sprinkler. I had a sprinkler on my roof, man. Looked like fucking Cypress Gardens up there, man.
And you had a rainbow.
Where the stoppage is.
Yeah, well, the vent it acted like a diffuser or a sprinkler head, so it was kind of neat, It was like, holy shit,
what are you doing?
Rainbow,
watering the roof. Don't everybody water their roof out? You ain't got a roof water? Roof sprinkler system?
The neighbors are looking, hey, man, you got water coming out of your vent pipe, dude. Yeah, no
just look at them. I can install this at your house, too.
If I had them coming out of every pipe, I'd have quite the water show going on,
Yeah, it's a fire deterrent. That's all. We're just testing the fire surface.
At least you didn't have it come the other way, right? And have a pool in the kitchen, right?
Holy shit! Yeah, well, there's a 2.5 Men episode where the whole theme is call the guy. And that episode kept playing through my head, so finally I called the guy.
You called the guy.
So the moral of the story is
you tried to fix it yourself, huh? We charge extra for that.
Yeah. It turns into a cat in a hat project, which the Republicans are trying to get rid of. But the moral of the story is, when you get to be our age, call the guy.
Call the plumber. Call the guy. Just call the guy.
Just call the guy. What am I doing? All crippled up and everything.
If mine happens like that, you know what I'm doing? If that happens, I'm going outside with a stick and just beat the whole pipe all the way down because it's above my head up there. I can go under my. That's one thing about your house being up on stilts. You want to check out the plumbing? Just go outside and look up. It's all right there. So.
Mine's under a crawl space, and the idiots that put it in '95 didn't put a release valve in there, and that's a valve where you can go and unclog things. But the guy put one in now, so if it ever happens again, it's got like a crescent wrench connection on there where you can
it's got a big square box on there.
That's a big square nut on there, right? You can unscrew it. Well, there was none on there. There is now. The guy put one on there.
When you unscrew it, be careful.
Yeah, no doubt. Make sure you have a bucket or something under there. Yeah. There's no telling what's going to come.
Just don't stand in front of it and pull the top off.
Don't stand under it, for God's sake.
Something might come out of there. You're not going to be happy with.
Let's see what the hell's in here. Oh, shit.
Oh, Lord.
The guy
plumbing. It's an adventure, baby. I'm telling you. For anybody.
So,
let me catch up
one
here.
In there. I've got one now, so I won't be in that mess again.
No, from then on, you won't have a sprinkler on the roof. You just go in there and stick the hose past it. Anyway, Maria Betancourt donated $10 to Super Chat and said, to make a point, Representative Roy didn't address the Asian murders. Instead, he talked about rope justice for the riot victims of last summer. And we know he wants to lynch. That's what he was talking about. During a committee about the rise in hate crime over Asian Americans, he was talking that shit.
What in the hell is the world coming
I'm
to?
telling you, and you watch, he'll come out, well, now y'all are just, it's cancel culture. Y'all are just trying to put words in my mouth. Same way idiot Ron Johnson did with his thing about, well, if it was Black Lives Matter, well, I'd be screwed. Well, now they're accusing me of racism. How do you get racism out of what easy? Read the freaking words, you moron.
Let's see. Let's type them out on the screen like when you do the closed caption. Okay, yeah.
It's damn well ridiculous. What am I doing with this? This distracts the shit out of me. The whole, everything that we've seen from the Republican Party since the fall of Donnie we've seen them clamor down there to kiss his ring, to play favor with him. We've seen the whack jobs come out of the woodwork to continue his hate, to continue spreading it and egging it on. All the while talking about their who's going to be, censoring my speech. It's not about censoring anybody's speech. It's about being decent citizens, decent human beings.
Like our buddy Lone Wolf said, he's surprised that they didn't bend him over, pull those shorts down. Everybody had to kiss his ass before they walked in the door.
I am not sure they didn't. If you're talking about the golden calf down in Florida, I'm not sure they didn't. Well, the first thing,
I think he sold that off for money.
Who? Donnie?
That golden image of Donnie. I think he sold that off. He'll do anything for money now.
I'm telling you, anything for money. Just the other day we was talking about Laura Trump trying to thieve money from the dog rescue charity.
And they just had a dog fundraiser at Mar-a-Lago last weekend for that damn charity.
Yeah, they're using the charity's name to have a fundraiser at Mar-a-Lago to pay Mar-a-Lago for having the fundraiser.
You'll see the ASPCA coming after Donnie, and he'll say,
I hope so. But to know
they can't come after me. I didn't do anything to the dog.
They'll move on to something else. Before this, it was the children's charity up in New York.
I thought they weren't supposed to rip off anybody.
Got a grip.
I thought they weren't supposed to rip off anybody for a while. They got in trouble for that shit.
In New York. That's why he moved to Florida. Well, we can't start a charity in Florida anymore. Let's go in New York. Let's go to Florida. He's a scumbag, always been a scumbag, money grubbing whore is what he is. He'll do anything for money. And the question isn't him. It's who's all these other people that are just throwing their dignity out the window to follow him. We elect people that we expect to have leadership, and all these people are just, they're what are them, suckerfish, like on the side of a whale. Yeah. They're just there to, keep the whale company, I guess.
I got to admit, though, that the breath of fresh air for me is having Biden in office, and you don't have any scandals right now.
Oh, well. Hold on to your britches. I'm sure they'll try. They'll dig something up.
They've been trying.
They're trying with Hunter, but they'll try something else. They'll be outraged, I am sure.
They're suing the Biden administration for everything under the sun now.
Anything. I'm on. The filibuster is really becoming an issue, and it needs to be. They need to do something. Either do away with it completely, which is what I think.
Yeah,
or go back to the old days where you got to stand on the floor of the Senate and start talking. If you feel so righteous about it, a subject, get out there and start talking. As a matter of fact, I would almost prefer that.
Like Joe Manchin said, make it hurt.
Make it hurt. Let you stand in front of the American people and filibuster the $1,400 payment or something similar to that.
Yeah.
Let you stand up there and let the American people see you. Physically stand up there and block a bill. They'll remember your ass. So that's why they don't want to change it back the way it was, because when they changed it, all a senator had to do is sit in his office and say, well, I'm filibustering. And that's it. Okay. We won't do anything. Kiss my ass.
You have to be on the floor and say, I object, and then you can walk away to your office.
Oh, well, I object, and then that's it. No. Tell me why you object and convince me otherwise. That's what our government is there. That's what his job is.
That's what a filibuster should be.
That's exactly what I'm saying. That's your job. Not just to say, oh, I object and walk away. No. Tell me your objection and tell me why we're wrong. Make your case. And then we debate it and then we vote on it.
I'm getting a kick out of all these people because they're like, well, Mitchie's all pissed off. Well, he's pissed off because basically he's used that so many times to,
he used it all during the Obama administration. He wore the hell out of it. He blocked everything Obama tried to do, and that's the exact same thing they're going to do this time. You think they're going to change? No. Mitch McConnell is going to go right back to the same game plan. That's it. He can't prevent a bill from coming to the floor of the Senate, but he can stop a vote.
His little speech was basically, everybody was listening to him like,
his threat.
Whatever. It's a threat. Because
his threat,
you have no power, dude.
In the Senate. Democracy itself, you're going to hold your breath, stomp your feet. Well, we won't pass anything. We'll just do this and that. Well, dude, get after it. Show the American people you are. I say hold him to the fire, baby. Don't let Mitch McConnell say let his threats. That's what they stand up and threaten our ass while we reach across the aisle. No, I'm tired of reaching across the aisle with somebody. Because they're stupid and they're being obstructionist to our country. These are issues that are great importance to our country, and they're getting held up because of a petty little feud over there. Bullshit.
Yep. Somebody got their panties in a bunch.
Go back to a majority rule, or make them to where they got to stand out there and start giving us your salad dressing recipe. Isn't that what they was talking about the other night? Stand up there because somebody did it one time and read their salad dressing recipe. I don't care what you shit. Sit up there and talk about your grandma. Just don't stop.
They're supposed to. I mean, if the way they go by the rules, you have to be there.
You ain't gonna go more than 24 hours. So,
No.
unless you might have a, hell of a strong bladder or whatever. I don't know. Eventually, you're gonna have to leave that floor. But that is not the issue.
All you have to have is one Democrat sitting there waiting on him.
That's right, to take the floor, and it's all over with. But then we've lost the sight of what that is supposed to be. The filibuster was to be for that debate. That if you felt strongly against a bill or an issue coming to the floor, then you should stand up and debate the issue. Tell me why you don't like this bill and what is your solution. Try to convince your fellow lawmakers how to vote. That's what it is. That's what they call democracy.
You can't just go up and say, I just don't like that, and then walk away because, hey, that's not fair. There's a lot of things that I didn't like that Trump, did.
That's why we don't have a government that functions. It's because we don't require these things. We let them get away with this shit.
Republicans don't want to govern. That's their whole purpose.
No, the Republicans only come in for one reason.
To go up there and rob the bank and not get anything done.
Get as much in this country and the corporations of this country and get out the door with as much as you can get. And then the minute you do start talking about austerity measures.
Maybe you guys can help me. I got a kick out of that senator that stood up, and he was talking about the $1,400 for every American and all this, and he goes, now guaranteed, if we would have been voting for this for rich people, you guys would have been up here voting on this.
If it would have been, 1,400 wouldn't have been enough. We'd be having to talk about 14 million or something like that.
That was Congressman Tim Ryan.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
And he was right. He's right.
And he was right. And the way he laid it out, he's like, you guys are a bunch of hypocrites because if it was voting for something for the rich, you guys have been all over it. But voting for something to help the poorest people in America, you guys don't give a crap about your constituents.
No, they don't. Because for the Republican Party, it's not about the society we live in. It's about the society they want to live in. The country club society, not the society we have to live in out here. This is for the paupers.
Well, think, they're going to have their own country club. It's going to be behind bars.
Yeah, well, I hope so. Because justice moves slowly, but it moves.
Yeah.
And I want to see it.
And when it moves, it does move.
I want to see it move. I want to see justice in Georgia grab Donnie by the balls and shake the shit out of it.
Yeah.
I want to see the Cy Vance up in New York. Grab him by the pussy, shake the shit out of him. And those around him. It's disgusting to watch this family of thieves who infected our house, who infected our government, put his little
and got away with
cronies every stinking place he could get them.
Thing.
And then when they're out of office, turn in work against the progress this country wants to make for the working people down here, for everyday Americans.
Don't give the Republicans money, give me money.
Yes, that's what we need, another tax break for the very wealthy corporations. You know, if you give corporations money, they'll create jobs, and pretty soon you'll have a job paying $8.15 an hour. Yeah, big raise.
Maybe, if you're lucky.
We have work to do. Like I say, this is us, baby. This is us. This is our talk about the things that we worry about. That is our mission out here. The only way it starts is by grassroots. It starts at the bottom where it doesn't move at all. If it stays at the top, it's status quo all the time. History changes when the people in the society make it change. We are the force that institutes change in this country. It's when the people are fed up with something that things change. It's how we got civil rights passed. It's how women got the right to vote. We have to stand up and use one voice, and when we do, then the needle changes. The needle moves.
Yep.
The arc of justice bends a little more.
That's how we got rid of the orange orangutan.
Yeah. Yeah, we got progress. You know, we got progress. So, what do you think, Steve? You're the guest.
I don't know. Can you hear me, Uncle John?
No, I can't hear shit. Not a bit, brother. Try it again. Steve, are you there? All right, Steve.
I think I'm here.
I still can't hear you.
Can't hear me? No, I can hear me now.
I can't hear you now either. Try it again, one more time.
All right, I can hear me now.
I can't hear you. No.
Yes, you can.
No, I can't. Prove I can't.
Yes, you can.
Steve, I'm tickled to death you made the trip.
I am too, man. I need to talk to Travis offline. I'm trying to figure out a way to send you some coin here.
Oh, so, well, I appreciate it. It's I don't
understand.
It's how
PayPal,
we pay the bills, brother. We appreciate it. Any donations?
Oh man, PayPal keeps nagging me that I'm going to get hit with fees or some shit. I've never seen that before. You know? Yeah, PayPal? Like cash advance fees. I've never seen that before.
That's weird.
Paying no
Shouldn't
cash
be doing
fees.
anything like that.
No.
Yeah, I know.
That's
very
weird.
Strange, man.
Well, I appreciate the attempt anyway, Steve. Doesn't matter.
After you pay.
Where are you trying to send it, Steve?
PayPal. It says
I sent him links earlier. Yeah, there shouldn't be anything like that. That's weird.
Yeah, it says after you pay, your institution will likely charge you additional cash advance fees. I've never had that happen on a donation.
Oh, I think it's a disclaimer that some institutions may charge you a cash advance, meaning if you didn't have the money in your account, don't do that.
So then they charge you.
Yeah, like the overdraft. Well, don't be doing that. If that don't ever anybody. You know, I've stressed that a lot because I get hit with that sometimes. Well, you're making money. No, I'm barely getting by with paying the bills and stuff. We so appreciate every donation we get here, but donation or not, this show goes on. This family goes on.
This is what I'll do. Just have Travis send me your snail mail address, and I'll write you a check. Cause I don't really like the way this is flowing, man.
Well, that's all right. That's all right, brother. Yeah. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Nah, I got you, man. I got you. I appreciate what you do. You know.
Well, we appreciate all donations, but really don't put yourself in a bind for anything.
The snail mail address is on the YouTube website.
Oh, okay, got it.
Yeah, and for those that use, it's Post Office Box 260070, Corpus Christi, Texas 78426. Simple as that. You can send us snail mail anytime you like. As a matter of fact, I rather enjoy getting it. So
it really does. We really do.
Yeah.
Letters are the coolest shit to me.
Letters, cards, it doesn't matter what it is. It comes in the mail. If I go down to that mailbox and there's something there, I'm pretty well tickled. You know, oh, look at that. I got mail. Not a wasted trip today. I got mail. So, yeah, It's a long way to the post office. And it's
seriously, you're tickled even when you get a bill in the mail?
I don't get bills there. I get bills here. They know where I live. My bill collectors know where I live. Yeah, you call any one of them, they'd tell you. Yeah, no, we had to get a post office box, and then that's where it is downtown. Not downtown, but in town. But it's my run of the day. If I don't have nothing else to do, I get a little tied up. I don't like to be tied down. I like to roam. And so just by going to the post office, that's my run to town, every day. You just go check the mail. I'm going to check the mail, drive all the way to town, see what's going on, look at this beautiful day, think all sorts of shit, and then get to the post office, put key in there, and open the door. Either there's something going to be there, or there ain't. So it's just that simple. And then if Mama has anything else for me to do, I have to go to CVS. It's right there. I got to pick up water. It's right there. Go to the store. I just drive a little farther. Stuff like that. I get all my chores done when I go to town. But the highlight of my day is checking my mail. Huh?
You're good to go for the night after you come home.
That's it. I like to make one trip into town. Ain't nothing more disheartening to John than to get almost home and see that phone ring, and it's a reason for you to have to turn around. No. Homie don't like to play that shit.
Like I told you the other day, John, I just have to turn my head, look out the window. I see my mailbox. When the mailman arrives, I see him.
You see him? I can't.
That's when I was in Sunday and I bailed or whatever day it was.
Right. Yes.
Because the virus in the Roku Wi-Fi.
There you go.
So that's when it.
Uncle John, I got you, man. If you use the link, and I'm sorry to interrupt, Duncan, but in case anybody else runs into this problem, if you use the link on YouTube, and all you got to do is put in your username, and everything goes copacetically, and it's not like it's a cash advance. So you should see my donation.
I do right now. It came up, and I've never seen that before. What is that?
I don't know. That's weird.
That Steve from Georgia Stan just donated $20.
Right.
George?
But it didn't hit me for cash advance fees. It went
straight in. I've never seen that little symbol there. Yeah, I don't know what that is. Where did you go to do that?
Steve discovered a new gold mine.
Yeah, it was on YouTube. You got a link on YouTube. It says to donate by PayPal.
Right.
On your YouTube, and I just clicked that. It took me right there, man. And all I had to do was put in my Steve from Georgia Stand thing, and then everything else would smooth, just like I was donating to Bob or anybody else,
Wow.
But if I tried to do it directly, it was like a cash advance, and I would have got hit with fees and all that crap.
So no fee shit.
Now, to all the listeners out there, they get enough air money. Go to the YouTube link. Very simple. If I can figure it out.
I'm gonna try that too. See what I can get done.
That I've never seen that symbol before come up on the screen, but it came through. It says Steve from Georgia Stan.
Yep, that'd be me.
How cool.
Yep.
Technology, well, brother, we appreciate that tremendously.
I appreciate you, brother, and everything that you do.
Oh, wait, Steve. Almost forgot your gong, dude.
Well,
I was so engrossed in the little symbol that came up. Like, what the fuck is that?
Well, we are so tight on the margins. Every voice counts. Your voice counts. Bob's counts. Randy's counts. Tom Hartman's counts. Yes. Stephanie's counts. Everybody's counts, man. And we better appreciate and support these guys. Like I said, you don't dance, John.
No,
not as far as I know.
I don't dance. No, not getting no bills stuffed in my drawers today.
This is how you pay your bills, man. And we all know that internet connections and all this technical shit is expensive.
It is how we pay the bills, because before this, right. I used to earn extra money, but now this is pretty time consuming. It consumes my whole life, just about. And the only time it doesn't, I'm trying my hardest not to let it affect me.
Right.
But as I say on Robin's show, and the same goes with Randy Kervin and others, that you pour your heart into this and you're trying.
Absolutely.
But here we do not. It's like I say, the donations that come in, we greatly appreciate it. but I don't want anybody out there making a donation that would hurt them in any way. If you're tight on money, baby, welcome to the club. Don't do it. It's the best thing I can say. But if you have the extra that you can,
everybody got a little bit of stimulus.
We appreciate it, and so does Robin.
Help
out. You know, to stand, you know, and Robin, you know, she's got a little bit bigger budget than mine, I think, but. You know.
Well, you got a powerful voice, Uncle John. I want to keep you going, brother. You know,
I
expect more of that now that I know how to do it.
I appreciate it, but never hurt yourself, brother. Never hurt yourself is what I try to stress to everybody. It's not why we do this, but
not to be outdone. I just did it too.
I just seen that you did the same thing. Sparky Doug just donated $20. There you go.
I'm sorry. I just can't get the. I just can't get the mental image of John dancing around in a G-string.
All right.
Man, he's not going to make.
Don't make me pull up the old videos. I'll have to put you to shame. In my glory days, when I danced on the stage never mind.
In all fairness, he can sing, and I'm a musician, so I can attest. He's got a good voice. He can.
He's got a good voice.
Yes,
he's got a good voice.
Shit.
I used to be a professional bluegrass musician, you know, not tooting my own horn. It's just pragmatically, it is what it is. And you got talent, bro.
I ain't got no talent.
I've been trying to get him to do a thing with me, but he just.
I don't know how to sing. I don't. I sing songs, but that matter. I don't know that I can relate to, or I can, you know, I feel, you know.
Hey, John.
Shut up. I'm singing. What?
Get Biker Leo in here. I think he can sing.
I don't see Biker Leo. Where's Biker Leo?
He's in the queue.
Is he in the queue?
I was about to bring everybody in.
Well, bring everybody in here. Let's pick on everybody tonight. Shit, don't leave nobody out.
Yeah, they've already picked on everybody else. So.
Yeah. We done got these guys. Let's get somebody new. Anyway. Who's in here? There he is. Leo.
I believe I'm here.
I believe you are, Leo. How the hell are you? Hey, are you a singer too? Listen, I know you are. You're a singer and an actor. You've been on stage.
You don't remember that old thing? I can't dance, don't ask me.
Don't ask me, I can't dance? No.
No. I can't dance, don't ask me. So I'll switch it around. I can't sing. Don't ask me.
There you go. Yeah.
Keep going. He can sing too. Christ, we're gonna get a group together here, man. We're going on tour.
I see you've never tuned in when we sang "Happy Birthday" to somebody.
Hey guys, I'm cheating. I spent 20 years in the theater.
That's why I knew that, Leo. You had a little experience in this shit.
Keep going. I'll harmonize with you, man. We'll start something. Keep going.
There you go. All right. Where else are you gonna find such fine entertainment?
Come on, guys! They had the Highwayman. Now we call it the Blue Dot 5.
Yeah, the Blue Dot 5.
Well, I'll start with my theme song then.
Yeah, what's that?
And lawyers, guns, and money.
Yep.
That's my theme song.
Damn.
John, how the hell are you?
I'm doing all right, Leo. I'm glad to hear you, brother.
It's good to hear from you too. I've been busy up here.
How can you not be? You live out in the country now.
Well, now that's a thing I wanted to ask you. You were talking about going to town, and I do the same thing to go to my post office box.
Yeah,
and we know why we do a post office box.
Yeah.
But how far from town are you?
To my post office box from my driveway, probably about 15 miles. So it's about a 30-mile round trip.
You got me beat, just by a little bit, but you got me beat.
Well, how far you got to go?
I got about 10 miles to mine.
Oh, howdy. But it's a nice drive, I bet, isn't it?
Oh, hell yeah, it is.
See, to me, it's not only about checking the mail. The checking the mail is the prize at the end. It's the ride to the post office. You know, because you when you live way out of town.
I usually got my best friend buddy sitting next to me, pawing at me.
There you go. See, it's just a good ride. Ride into town to check the mail. It's what we do.
Hey, John, there's another thing I want to know from y'all in Texas.
What's that?
This fucking asshole Chip Roy. Where the hell did you find him?
He's in the same boat with Gomart.
I think they turned over a rock.
They turned over a rock. This idiot. I'm getting so tired, Leo, of getting embarrassed by my state. I really am. But
they didn't turn over a rock. They stirred up the latrine.
Asgard, how are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing fine. Again, welcome. We appreciate you coming by. Asgard,
nice
this is Leo Sahaki. You can catch him on Facebook under Biker Wisdom and Thoughts.
Nice to meet you.
Hello, Asgard. You're a big fan of C.S. Lewis, huh?
Nope. Norse pagan priest.
Okay, then that makes sense too.
There you go.
Just questing around in Fallout 76.
Another blue dot. That's the important part.
That's the important part.
Exactly.
We have another voice in the family grows. Anyway, Leo, how's it up with are you still having the get-together up there? Are you still planning something up there?
I'm not doing it in May. I'm going to do it in October.
In
I
October?
want to make sure that everybody's safe.
There you go. Everybody's going to... You got shot yet? Have you gotten the shot?
I got the one. I got the other one. I think is on the 31st.
Oh, so you've already got one. There you go.
Yep.
I ain't got shit.
So, heading down the right path anyway.
Yeah, good. My friend Maestro got his first one today, so I was tickled about that. But yeah, nope. Me and Marcia.
What are you doing? I love seeing your videos with him.
We're planning another one. He's waiting on something to come in the mail. It's a wine. Okay, well,
All right.
Maestro, the last time we did one, we were drinking mead that somebody had sent me. Chris Kloss up in Medford, Massachusetts, has sent him some mead. And so me and Maestro got together and drank the mead. This time he wants to get cheese and crackers and do the whole fancy thing. That's all.
There you go.
You set up the set. I'll come over with the camera. I don't care. Let's do what we. Yeah, I like
getting those things that you're waiting on like that. I just have to. Let me do a little shout out here because
sure.
I know she sends stuff to you too. Huh. Donna Bonacorsi.
Oh, she's a doll, baby.
I just got a package from her the other day, and I'm still fucked up.
Yep, that could happen.
That's one of those places where medical is legal and share.
Yeah, isn't it nice?
This shit ain't your uncle's
completely tobacco. That's all I'm talking about.
Yeah. Yes, I have been so blessed, and that's nice. That's what I mean. That's that is the everything I have around me it has been sent to me, and every time I picked one of these things up, it was just like my heart danced all the way home.
That is exactly the thing that I've been trying to push at the end of my lives is if you send me a financial donation, great, that helps.
Thank you very much.
But on the other side of it, it's the encouragement. It's the, hey, we're listening to you.
Yeah. It's I got to fix my seat. I'm all screwed up. That's better. And my cushion all moved up.
You get it. I know that.
Yes.
Does he have do you have a show too? Do you have a show too, my friend? I'll have to tune you in.
Yes.
You can find me on Biker Wisdom or the group where you get most of the posts is Biker Wisdom and Thoughts, but I do my lives from Biker Wisdom on Facebook. If I had enough brains to do a damn YouTube thing, I would, but I don't have Travis.
I don't have a Facebook account, but my wife does. I might ghost as her. She doesn't mind and come check you out.
Go check out Biker Leo. He's worth a listen, baby.
Yeah, I bet. It's got a good radio voice.
We have a whole
all that. Hey, John, there is another one that comes up though.
Huh?
Ron Johnson.
Senator Ron Johnson from the great state of Wisconsin.
How can you tell me that coming out and saying I wasn't afraid in the insurrection, but had it been BLM, that would have been a different matter.
He was not afraid.
Tell me that's not racist.
Of the white men beating the police, storming into the building, chanting "Hang Mike Pence." He's not afraid of those people. Just good old boys.
No, they were white.
Yeah, they were white.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm just going to say it because
he's a racist.
What was through that man's mind? Well, I wasn't afraid of them. They were Trump supporters. But if it had been all them niggers, that's what he was thinking.
That's exactly what he was thinking, and he would have said it.
And he probably has said it, and I bet you could find it somewhere. How does that son of a bitch keep in power? I don't get it.
I don't either. That word offends me tremendously. Yeah. I don't
well, that's who he is, though. That is
exactly who he is. That's who the Republican Party is right now, Leo. That's who they are. They've narrowed it down to the white supremacists, the neo-Nazis, the downright deplorables, the ignorant assholes of our world. That's who the Republican Party is being reduced down to. All the good conservatives, they're leaving. They're leaving the party. Those that are concerned about our society and our country and standing up for the conservative beliefs that they used to, they're leaving. They're not going to stand around for this while this hatred just keeps fomenting through our.
Well, and they found a new catchphrase. Their new catchphrase is, all of that is cancel culture. No, it's not. It's telling the truth.
Well, you know, they're trying to take up that mantle. Cancel culture. That's
because the millennials are using that as a term. So here, let us show you how progressive we are.
Yeah. Oh Lordy. Yeah, it's the war that they're trying to start. You know.
Well, they're not going to get it from me. No,
I hope not. You know, for any of us that is on this side, we just don't. We know what we need.
You know, honestly, John, I don't think they understand what. You want a good example of it? This
Slavery.
Was in my life today.
That was cancel culture, wasn't it?
On it.
Cancel the whole damn culture out.
Well, no, they're the latest thing, one that I keep looking at and saying, guys, this is cancel culture, and that is what they're trying to do, railroading Andrew Cuomo. Now, I don't know if he has done things beyond what he said he's done. I don't know if he's done the things that he's accused of. I don't know that because the people claiming it have not claimed it under oath.
No, these are all stories. There's an investigation going on. And, you know, we should wait for the outcome of those because I don't want to see a repeat of somebody leaving that is, we later find out, did not have reason enough to. Any accusation that a woman, right, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, Al Franken.
You know, it's that is cancel culture. If you don't have the facts, if you don't have real evidence, if you don't have people talking under oath, you don't have anything.
Yeah.
Anyhow, that's what I was on about today.
It's what we have. That's the power that we have to keep pushing, Leo. It's everything is within our power. The power to change all this shit lies within us. And that's, you know, we have to really pay close attention to what the Republican Party is doing. Because whether it be immigration, whether it be racial issues, whether it be economic issues, it doesn't matter. They are on the opposite side of what society demands. We demand that we start paying attention, you know, to the things like a minimum wage, to lift the people out of poverty, to be able to have somebody work 40 hours and make a living, to be able to put food on the table.
Don't tell me what you're against. Tell me what you're standing for.
Yes.
You know, if they don't
the Republican Party can't tell you
do that. They got nothing.
Yeah. The Republican Party can't tell you what they stand for anymore. Except
there
for
wasn't even a party
freedom.
Platform.
They stand for freedom. You know, let me catch up, Leo, here real quick, because Johnny Fly did this 10 minutes ago. Johnny Fly donated $10 and said, "Missed your rant last night, John. So glad you're shining a blue light in the darkness of the GOP. Keep doing a great job and spread the message of love in the era of hate. We will prevail." Indeed, Johnny Fly, we will, baby. Because you know why? Because we're all partners, baby. That's what it is. We are partners in this democracy. And the way a partnership works, baby, is we all help each other. That is something
right. John, you know, you keep it up, man.
Oh, you also, Leo. We have to keep the voice going. Robin Kincaid every day gets on her show and pumps the message out every day. That's what I always say when I go on Robin's show, is that our voices are important, Leo. They are, because of where they originate from. They originate from places where you don't think there's a liberal voice. You think there's a liberal voice in West Virginia? Anybody take a vote? How many liberal voices are in West Virginia? I don't know. I think maybe 2. No, There's a shitload of them in West Virginia. There's a shitload of them here in Texas. There's a shitload of them in Tennessee and Arkansas. They're there. We're all over the place. But we don't get our voices heard. We have a voice.
Well, we're starting to, John. You know what? Yeah, and you know why we're getting listened to? Do you know why it's starting to make a difference?
Because we're so handsome?
We tell the truth.
Oh, I thought it's because we're so handsome. Thanks for busting my bubble. Fuck. Now I just think it's my brain thereafter, not my handsome, great looks.
This nation is so bitterly divided, and it's so on the margins that every vote counts.
Every vote.
If you can turn 1,000 heads, that could be the difference of President Stupid Orange or President Biden.
Indeed.
You know?
And forever,
that's why
every
it's
person.
so important. It's so important, you know?
Every person that we have in this Blue Dot family has a friend that's not in this family yet. I use the word yet. But that voice is continuing out there. That's what makes it so powerful.
We just got to keep it up. That's all that matters.
We can't let our guard down now. We are far from out of the woods. We're just barely turning the ship. The ship has just started to turn.
We just got to the helm.
You know, I want to say this.
If we let up now,
all of that, and I know it's hard for a lot of us, we have to understand that some of the bullshit we've seen in the last 10, 15 years is there because of people feeling disenfranchised, and they have to be listened to as well. Some of them are fucked up, and you gotta turn away from them, but they at least have to be listened to.
We have a lot of repairing to do to this society.
Oh my God! And if Uncle John, if we pump the brakes, we could end up with President Tucker Carlson. Now, wrap your head around that.
Holy
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. I understand. I understand, Steve.
It's a reality. That's
it is not about the issues. It's about the attitude. Jared Kushner, when he said that, said everything in a mouthful. To the Republican Party, it's not about the issues. They don't give a shit about the issues.
Right.
It's about the attitude. Listen,
we
want to hate those people.
Progressive donations across the board are down, Uncle John, and that makes me sad.
Yeah.
We can't let up. We have to keep supporting all the voices out there, all of them. Support everybody you can.
Steve, I appreciate
because right now is not the time to pump the brakes, or we could end up with something worse than Trump. No. If you could even imagine that.
Tucker Carlson.
They're out there.
But it starts with listening.
Right.
It does. It starts with listening, and it starts with talking to your friend out there, whoever your friend is. When you get done listening to the show, you know, hey, I was listening to this idiot on the show the other day, and he was saying something talking about me.
Lot of sense.
Yeah. Well, that's I can't remember who. Somebody shared my one of my YouTube videos, and it said, "Here he is again, and he's right again." And she was talking about me, and I can't remember what I was talking about, but that made me feel good because that's what I'm talking about. It's not just our voices here in this room, and again, we're holding conversation here. We have to because we're on the air. I don't want to leave dead air sitting here. We'd all be wondering what the hell's going on. But this chat over here, if you pay attention to this chat, which I can't a lot because then I'm squirrel, and that's Travis has been telling me I need to do a show where I just pay strict attention to the chat, and that's it.
I agree.
I should do that. But it's this conversation over here that is between our blue dots. These people are talking to each other. And that is, I've always said, the most rewarding thing I get out of this, and it is really true, is that building of relationships out here. You know, you saying Don and Bonnie met Karen Cormier up in Maine. They met in Salem, Massachusetts, in front of the statue to I Dream It Janine. No.
Both of them, it's something to do with the witch.
Yeah, it's something to do with the witch. It's the one that Samantha, whoever that was. Bewitched. That's what it was.
Elizabeth Montgomery.
Donna Bonacosi, when she moved to Maryland, I think it was, which is still in question. I can't remember the lady she met, but she met another blue dot on that trip. And forgive me for not remembering the other name. But we have blue dots that have met and made friendships out here. But Donna Bonacosi met Chris Kloss. They had lunch together.
Deborah Gerlach coming around to see a bunch.
Deborah Gerlach to see all of us before we lost her, which was a heartbreak to all of us. I don't know if you
saw I made a post about she came around with that K-bar knife of hers when she was visiting me.
Uh-huh.
And I promised I was going to make a sheath for her, and I never got around to it. And she passed, and I finally made that damn thing.
It always stays in your mind, though, doesn't it, Leo?
Oh, it sure does.
Leo,
I do have one
Leo,
question.
I want you to know something. I want you to know something, Leo. Every time I go down to my shop and I look down on my bench and I see that unfinished belt buckle that I'm supposed to send you, don't think for a moment, I don't think to myself, I should just send it to him and let him fix it and get that thing to him. And I should. I need to get that.
Probably
thing.
Could. Not as well as you, though.
Yeah, no. Oh, I know you could. I've got the buckles in the back.
I do have a question, however.
What's that?
Steve from Georgia Stan.
That's the
You
man.
keep calling him Uncle John. Now, is this really your uncle?
Yes, we are. We are related. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
Good.
Okay.
This is my nephew. Yeah, that's it. He's my nephew.
Yep. Uncle John, we go way back, man.
We do go way back. No, we're not related, but sometimes I think we are. Steve is an outstanding man that I met over on Robin Kincaid's show at the Horn Network. And
it's funny you should ask that, my friend, because I asked him, I said, do you mind if I call you Uncle John? It's actually a tribute to the Grateful Dead, Uncle John's band.
Yep.
So, and he said, nah, call me whatever you want.
Yeah.
So I mean,
don't call me an asshole, because then you get something back. Yeah.
Right here, though. Come here, Uncle John's band.
We have been lucky enough to have several crossovers from the Horn family. Sparky Dunk and Steve from Georgia Stan are just two, and as is Asgard.
More people in here.
Asgard, I met Asgard on the Horn family. So yeah, and we have family, the Blue Dot family, that go over and visit on Robin's show. I love to hear that. Velda's been over there. Bernadette Pree is a popular person. Of course, tell me someplace Bernadette Pree is not a popular person.
She lights up the room, man, when she comes in.
Oh yeah. Everybody's perking up going, who's that? Who's that talking? That's Bernadette.
Well, John, you know, I am going to do this get-together in October, and the backyard's going to be open for camping, and there are going to be some musicians and shit, but we're going to talk some, too.
Well, that's what we're about. We're about gathering around and discussing the issues. No, bullshit. We're all going to get around and tell stories and laugh our ass off.
Probably true. Anyway, to all of you, thanks for listening to me. If you get a chance, tune into Biker Wisdom, and we'll go from there.
There you go. Find Biker Wisdom and Biker Wisdom and Thoughts on Facebook. Go by. Give Leo a listen. And again, like him, he does this out of labor of love. So if you can support him. We always appreciate it. Anytime.
Y'all take care. I love y'all.
Leo, take care of yourself, brother. T. Brown is another one that I'm really impressed with. And she's persistent, too. She likes to do her things early in the morning, I think, on her way to work, I think, but she's always on mark. And these are just, they're us, they're people. There's nothing different about me or Leo or Robin. We're just, we're the people at the end of the street. But you have to realize we're the ones that vote, baby. And we're the ones that are encouraging our neighbors, not my neighbors, but your neighbors, to be involved in this democracy that we have.
And we're the ones that could prevent a President Tom Cotton.
That's it.
Just
or
nightmare
Tucker
scenario.
Carlson.
Yeah. It's rumored has it he's going to run.
Or Ted Cruz. Oh shit!
Yeah.
There is no shortage of scumbags on that side that want to run.
Right. That's why we got to keep this fight up. I mean, any way we can.
Indeed, it.
Pass the football, man.
That is it in a nutshell, and that's the reason we use my voice.
The clown show will start later this year. Be ready for it.
The clown show.
Yeah.
Oh, campaign season starts up.
It's just right around the corner too.
It's coming up quick, and we already have some people.
Shot in the ass.
Yeah. Oh, she's already got somebody running against her. I don't think she's going to survive. I really don't think. I think the people of District 14 up in Georgia are going to stand up and say, "Get the hell out of here! You done made a fool of yourself." which she has.
If you look at it in football terms, this year we're already closing the first quarter.
We already are.
It's going to be here before you know it.
Yes.
So
and
we got to keep this fight up.
Yeah, because 2022, it's the mark for the Senate.
Yep.
Because they are going to come hard and try to take the Senate back. Because if you control the Senate, you control everything they say. Well, we control it. So let's take care of the business we need to.
Everything but the kitchen sink they're going to throw, Uncle John, and we got to throw it right back at them.
Right back at them. I ain't reaching across there for nothing but to slap the shit out of them and say, "Why'd you say this? What are you doing? Don't be stupid. Let's treat our fellow Americans the way we should." That's what the Republican Party just can't get through their dumb, thick skull. Is that we're only asking that people treat each other with respect, that we treat our society with respect, and that means lifting those up that need lifting. The rich and the wealthy and the corporations already got their shit. They're on vacation in Tahiti.
That's socialism, John.
I know it's that terrible word. We need to do away with that, Just do away with all that socialism. Go dig up all them roads, knock down them hospitals. Don't be calling the ambulance for nothing. Oh, you want your kid to go to school? No, go read them a book. Yeah, we could get rid of all the socialism that created this country.
Yeah, don't call the police because
Yeah, don't call the police, the fire department, all that socialist shit. And if you got that $1,400 check and you don't like socialism, well, you just mail that to Post Office Box 26070. Don't forget to sign the back of it before you.
Hey, John.
Put deposit only on it.
Shit. Yeah.
I got an update yesterday on an article I read from the Washington Post.
Yeah.
Yeah, the IRS is so backlogged and jammed up. I mean, they're constipated basically with the guy. People, there's millions of people that didn't get their $600, like me and you.
Yeah.
And so they moved the tax deadline a month to May 17th.
Right, I heard that.
And they think they might have to move it into July like they did last year.
Lord, they got troubles if they're going to have to do that. Yeah, I don't understand why people like me and you got your 1,200, didn't you?
Yeah.
See, I got the 1,200. So you're in there. Nothing has changed.
Yeah. Remember when I was telling you with my Donnie dollars I bought my riding lawnmower?
Yes, your Hertzgovenia. Wherever
it makes no sense. My 1,200 got direct deposit, and then the 600 they cut me a paper check.
It doesn't make any sense. There's no rhyme or reason to this.
I got the 1,200 in my bank and the 600 in my bank, and then I haven't seen the 14.
I keep getting told, John, it's because you use your voice. Well, if that's the case, keep your fucking money, because you need to send a bigger check before I start. Much bigger.
It's like all these maggot assholes out here. How many checks you think they're going to return?
None.
None. And
they're all going to laugh all the way to the bank.
If you want to give your money back to the government, you can go online. You can give it back to them. There's a place for that. That's a thing.
Steve, it's going to help just as many of them as it's going to help us. There are these families out there that wave the rebel flag and hate everybody, who need that money, who are going to be thankful to get that money.
Want to hurt your farm animals, and Jesus Christ, these people are freaks, man.
Yeah, no shit. That's how come my donkey's under the house right now.
Yeah, I want to hurt poor old Uncle John's donkey. He never did a damn thing to anybody.
Nobody. But some people are just are that hateful in this rhetoric, and it goes beyond politics. Like again, it's not the issues; it's the attitude. They are just. It doesn't have anything to do with the border. It doesn't have anything to do with LGBT rights or the minimum wage or any other issue that we speak about. It's not about that.
I've thought about it over and over, Uncle John, and to me, it's like a sports mentality against blue team against the red. Their team is going to win at any cost, even if they have to cheat or hurt or knock anybody down or piss on anybody. They're going to win at any cost, and that's
if we have referees, there'd be flags going all over the place, Steve.
We have to bust that mentality, that us against them mentality. Hell, man, last time I checked, we're all in the same shithole.
We're all in the same, and our country is more stronger and more resilient and everything when we work together. That's how come, this whole thing about the filibuster has turned a something that was meant to induce bipartisanship on issues to get people to come together and come up with an answer, and that's it. And we have turned it into a weapon used to keep the majority from getting their agenda done. And in this case, we have a Republican Party that is carrying that to the degree that they are willing to hurt this country in any way, economically, racially, through social issues, whatever. They don't care how desperate it gets, because the more they think it is hurt, the more better chance they have to come along and say, we'll fix this for you. No, you're the ones that threw us in the garbage here, buddy. We're trying to crawl out of the garbage can, and you want to come by and throw us back in. No.
The filibuster is not constitutional.
No.
When was this thing even implemented?
It was not. It's not a constitutional thing. It was implemented.
Strom Thurmond utilized it to perpetuate segregation.
That's exactly why it was brought in. It was hardly ever used, and the most it has ever been used was under Obama. Under Obama, there were more filibusters than any time in our history by tenfold. It jumped up, and that's Mitch McConnell right there, using the filibuster to stop everything Obama tried to do. You go look at the graph through history. The filibuster was rarely used. Several times during the civil rights, like you said, with Strom Thurmond, tried to stop it, but that's when they had to stand on the floor and speak.
Right.
And it didn't work.
And if they're gonna modify it, okay, do that. Modify it to the point where you got to stand out there and piss your pants to make your point.
Yeah.
You know, if you got to read the phone book, read the fucking phone book.
If you want to make an ass out of yourself like that, instead of debating the issue, then stand up there and read the phone book. Let the world see you do that.
This easy 60 threshold closure vote is bullshit.
Exactly.
That needs to go.
Needs to go.
Needs to go.
Because we
it's
have
been the ruination.
And we can't let that shit get out. Anyway, I guess we're going to wrap it up for tonight. I can't be happier that y'all came by to join us tonight in the conversation. Asgard, thank you for coming by. A little quiet tonight, but we appreciate you being in there.
It was nice to... Yeah, I got a new shipment from my dude.
Oh, you're playing with stuff.
It's kind of... Yeah, I'm kind of in the couch today.
Outstanding,
and I was just
my friend.
tooling around on Fallout while I listened to y'all and try to chime in if I had anything to say.
Well, we appreciate you coming by, brother.
Thanks, Uncle John. Thanks for having me tonight, brother.
Steve,
y'all have a good night.
Thank you, Asgard. Sparky Dunk, thank you for being here, brother. Always.
No problem.
I'll come around the Hollow Tree tomorrow, see what's going on.
Try to show up earlier.
What time should I be there on my time? 5:30? 5? What time is?
Oh God, man. Well,
yeah, 5:30 would be
my
perfect.
Time. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll try to get there around 5:30 then. Yeah, because the last 2 times I think I got there a little late. Well, he moved his times, so it kind of threw me off.
No, well, wait a minute now, Duncan. 5:30. That's my time. He would be early.
No, his time.
My time. That'd be 6:30 your time.
He's in Texas, Steve.
Right. I'm in Georgia. It usually goes. The porch starts around 6 o'clock my time.
Okay.
Yeah,
so
3 o'clock my time.
Okay. All right. Not to get too far into it.
So 5 o'clock John's time.
Okay. Got it.
We'll get it figured out.
Perfect.
We
got this.
Yeah.
All right, brother. Thanks, man.
Steve,
time zones.
Yeah.
They're hell.
Ain't they? Spark, thank you for being here. And Steve from Georgia Stand, brother, thank you for being here. Thank you for coming by. Don't make yourself a stranger. You know how to get here now.
Now that I know the gateway, I know the breadcrumbs. I'll be a regular, irregular.
Have you been next door to the Blue Room?
No, I don't know what that is, but I'm sure Duncan will show me around.
Spark, you know where how to get to the Blue Room?
Yeah, you just click on the thing that says Blue Room.
Yeah, see the little thing over there that says Blue Room?
What, on the far left?
Yeah, little circle that says Blue Room.
I see Blue Dot Live. Yeah, I see that. That's it.
It's down below. It's down below there. It's at Blue Room.
Yeah, right below the Blue Dot Live is
2 dots below.
You see it?
I see a plus and then explore public servers. That's all I got.
I see what he got.
Just wait a minute.
Hang on, I'm going to send him an invite to the group.
Okay. Steve, Travis is going to send you a link to the Blue Room.
Perfect. Thanks, Travis.
The Blue Room is like the back porch. It's open all the time now. You can go over there and usually find people there all the time. So there's a party going on all the time. But wear your working clothes. Pull your hat down tight. And hold on.
Pull your knickers up.
Pull your knickers up. T.W. Travis, thank you for being here, brother. We always appreciate you. Take care of Mark for us.
Yeah, we started a YouTube channel, us.
Oh, yeah?
Yes, it's TWT RV on the go.
TWC RV on the go.
No, TWT.
Say it again.
RV on the TWT RV on the go.
TWT RV on the go. Check that out on YouTube. It's going to be an RV show?
It's going to be how to do stuff that I've had problems.
Believe how to fix shit that's broke. Outstanding.
Yeah,
it won't take long. You're going to have lots of viewers, brother. Take care of them, and I wish you well on it. I'll go by and check you out.
All righty.
To everybody else, our Blue Dot family, our Facebook family, Periscope family, we thank you so much for coming by and visiting with us. We always enjoy it when you choose to spend some of your precious time with us. So good night to everybody. Wait a minute. Hold on. Still in the middle of a pandemic. Wash your hands. Wear a mask. Stay socially distanced and away from nasty-ass people. Put a smile in your heart. And try to put a smile on somebody else's face. It'll make your day. And don't forget, it's a wonderful world. And we just have to make it more wonderful.
Better.
Yeah, that's the ticket. More wonderful. Anyway, y'all take care of yourself. Y'all say good night to everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, all.
We'll be back here for Beer and Bud Friday tomorrow, so put the beer on ice, put the bud to pull, and we'll get the weekend kicked off. Until then, we'll be back here on Sunday for another Blue Dot family meeting, so come by and join us. We love you. Don't forget to hit the like, share, and subscribe button and all that shit. Hit the little bell over there to get notified when we're doing live shit, and we'll see y'all later. Y'all take care.